Hey guys, back again, and today, guys, just a quick random one, just a really quick random one. So, as you know, I'm sorting through my games. I'm downsizing a lot of the games, guys, and just through doing that, right, I've just realised like I must have gone through a phase, guys, of just buying fucking RPG turn-based games, right, which is hilarious to me because like I fucking not a fan of turn-based games, like. Don't get me wrong, I have bought some recently, even on the PS5, being in like classified 44 and 63, or whatever it's called, Army 63. But that's different. I knew they were turn based, and I quite like the way that it played out because I like Commandos, guys. Now, I'm not going to say I don't like all turn based games because some turn based games I do like, but I like Command and Conquer, stuff like that, guys, right? So, long story short, guys, I was going through my games and like, I was like, fucking, this is turn-based, this is turn-based, this is turn-based, this is turn-based. Don't get me wrong, I still kept maybe 80% of what I did own, including these ones right here, guys, but, like, I just couldn't believe it. Like, I thought to myself, when the bloody hell did I go through this phase of buying turn-based games? I suppose I didn't really look at it like it was turn-based, guys. Back then when I was collecting for the PS4, before I even had a YouTube channel stuff, guys, I used to just like go by the cover, as I do for most things. I don't Google or YouTube videos like I do now. Back then, I didn't think about it. So I used to just buy games when I saw them on offer, or something like that, guys, and that's how I pretty much did it, guys. But like, just check this out. Look, we got Jagged Alliance, guys. Right, I have recently played this one. I played it yesterday for about 10 minutes, guys. I was just like refreshing my mind to see if I still wanted these games or not. Because a lot of games, obviously, I know what I want, but there's some games like this one, guys, I had forgotten what it's about. I ain't gonna lie, guys. So I played it for like 10 minutes. I got stuck, but it's one of them sort of games that you can't just, if you put too much into it, you're going to play it for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. So I am going to actually go through them, play this one. This one actually looks a lot of fun. So I beat like the prologue, and then like was like, yeah, that's a pretty good game. I'll keep it, and we'll come back and we'll go through and do that one, guys. So that's that one. Moving on, guys, we got the Pathfinder. Again, a great looking game. Like I said, some of these games are really good. I mean, like, I weren't a fan of the new Baldur's Gate that came out, and the reason I left that one behind is because it was like a 70-odd pound game, and again, it's turn-based, which is not bad. A lot of people do like them turn-based games. For me, I just kind of feel like you're watching the game more than you're playing it, and like, there's not really much you can do. Like, don't get me wrong, I love the style of a turn-based game. Like, that's why I like Diablo and stuff, because again, I do like my RPGs, but I like the RPGs when it's you're in control of the action still. A bit like Diablo or, Victor Vron, stuff like that, guys. So you get what I'm saying. I like it when the action is you get to fight by pushing square or X or circle or something like that, rather than just standing there and have to do the original Final Fantasy 7, Final Fantasy 8 style. But don't get me wrong, guys, I like Final Fantasy 7, I like Final Fantasy 8, but I just find that with that like turn-based stuff, I just get bored really quick, and I can't plumb hours into it. You're looking at about an hour for me, and then I'm bored, guys. So, yeah. But anyway, Pathfinder. Moving on again. Divinity. Original Sin, guys. It's like, how many times? How many do I do? There's only 4 here right now, guys. In Zenith. So, like, I mean, I've got rid of loads, guys, already. I've got a massive bundle up on eBay going. I didn't know what else to do with it. I mean, you take them to CEX, guys. I can't go into CEX, like I said. When I want something in CEX, I find it online, and I either get it bought online, or I send somebody in. I get one of my parents or whatever to go get it for me. But other than that, guys, I can't. So I don't. But not going into that, just saying that half the games I'm selling, guys, you'll get like, I don't know, 60p, 80p for them. So you might as well get like £3 on eBay, and you're still getting a good price. Plus, I got postage on it, so it's actually a lot better when you look at it that way. And I've had like 2 or 3 sales so far, guys. Nothing big. I think I've made like £4.50, £5.50, something like that. Anyway, but again, if I'd have took them to CEX, apparently I'd have ended up with like 78p cash for all of it. So to get £5 is a big turnaround. And like I said, I think I got like £4 on delivery, but at the end, there's no point counting delivery because that will cost nearly all that to send it out anyway. But yeah, I just thought I would quickly make a video, guys, because I just did not know I had so many turn-based games, as you guys can see. And like I said, I'm not a massive fan of turn-based games. I'm really not. I prefer a live action game, where you're in control, like Sniper Elite, your Call of Duties, your so on and so forth, guys, like Diablo and stuff. But when it comes to these turn-based games, I've got to really be into the story or the characters to play it. But anyway, I thought I'd make a video on it, guys, because, you know, I was absolutely mind blown when I kept going through it. I was saying to the wife, why did I buy so many turn-based games? And she was like, I don't know. Because my wife, she likes certain games. She likes like SpongeBob. She likes anything Disney, any platform. She does cut the corner when it comes to Call of Duty. She's more of a Call of Duty buff than I am. I was talking earlier to Dork, and I said, you know, I don't think I'm buying this year's Call of Duty just because I'm getting really annoyed with the way they're packaging it. And it's a shame because, you know, I do get a lot of enjoyment out of it playing with Lucky and everyone, but I'm getting annoyed with the way they keep packaging it. It's never going to change if we don't change the way they're packaging it. I mean, I've said about it multiple times, guys. The single-player campaign should at least be on the disc, right? I don't mind there being an update patch day one if you want to go online, play the multiplayer, the zombies, all that. Yeah, I'll cut losses where I can. But at the end of the day, I think the actual single-player campaign, the piece of the game that you pay for, that 80, 70 pound, whatever the fuck you're buying, it's dead. It's dead. Like The Crew, guys. I tried to play The Crew 1, the original. Now, little did I know, they turned the servers off March last year, guys. I didn't know that. So I went to play it, and all I could do was get to the start screen. It kept coming up with a server error, which I will do, because they turned it off. And I find that very annoying, guys, to the fact that, you know, that game was like 50 quid when I bought it. It doesn't matter that the game's old, obsolete now. I still plumbed 50 quid into the game when it came out, and it should be mine. It should be mine to play as long as I want to play it, and I can't. They've turned the server off, that's it. My 50 quid now is fucking kapoof, gone, innit? What can I do? I got a case I can throw in the bin, so what's the fucking point? And this is why I go on so much about online-only games, because for a collector's point, as I am a collector, it's just pointless. There's just no point in buying them. And when I see that aspect of the game like that, it just puts me completely off. I don't want to buy it. I'm going back to my old ways, guys, of never buying or touching anything online only, and that starts from now, guys. So everything now that comes out that requires the internet, an update patch, and online only, you will not see me play it. You will not see me buy it. For the principle of it, guys, I mean, you somewhere along the line, you've got to have restraint. You have. It doesn't matter if the game's really good or not. It's not going to be that good. Why play something if it's going to be your favourite game if they're going to turn the server off and you can't play it anyway? You just wasted your time, you wasted your money, and you wasted the effort. Like, if the game's shit, then it don't matter, but, you know, when you really enjoy a game, like, imagine Mafia, guys, being online only, and then all of a sudden you can't play it anymore. Them stories, them ways, you know, it really is great gameage, and, you know, then they do that, you just feel like, what's the point? I mean, I feel for the developers, because you can guarantee it's not the developers that made that decision, it's some high wig that's give them the money, basically, is paying them to make the game. They come up with the cool ideas, the story, the characters, the voices, and all that. And there's one fucking idiot who's got all the money, the wig, who's like, we're going to make it online only. We're going to do this, we're going to do that, we're going to do this, that, and the other. And he's like, right, you've got the ideas, you do it, but I want it all online. And it's like, that's it, guys. It's just a shit show. It really is. I'm not the only one that feels that way. I really am not. And I'm finding more and more people are getting more and more rebellious against the digital world as well, which is really cool. I'm glad to see it. I mean, I feel for everybody that does have to have digital or want digital. It's entirely up to you. But I also do like the fact that now there's a lot more people opening their eyes to it and seeing that it is a bad option if that's the only option they're going to provide us with. If it was going to be there as a joint option, you know, you can buy the physical game or you can buy the digital game for the rest of your life, you know, for every console coming out, then I wouldn't mind so much, because it's just another option that benefits anybody and everybody then that want to play games. But when it's the only option, then no, I'm not fucking down for that. And I'm seeing more and more people actually coming out and saying that they don't want that, which is great, you know. It's good to see that. It's good to see that people don't want just this digital market. Because I'm always going to be a physical buyer, guys. I don't care what anyone says. I prefer the physical games. I believe if they made more remasters or even more HD collections, I mean, let's face it, what's a PlayStation 1 game today, guys? You know, what, 300, 400 kilobyte? They could easily make a compilation disc of that and bring out like 50 games on a Blu-ray disc today and completely bring us the entire PlayStation library on about 10 discs. And that's the reality right there. You know, you could then completely get rid of your entire PlayStation 1 collection and just have them 10 PlayStation 5 games there from A to Z of the PlayStation library. And, you know, that would be recycling at the same time as not getting rid of everyone's favourite games. But they won't do that. They'd rather keep games expensive as fuck and all this, that, and the other, guys. I'm down for playing games my way at the end of the day, but random, guys, I know. But anyway, guys, I won't go on no more than what I have, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I just wanted to make a quick one, guys, while I'm going through my games. But I just didn't know I had so many turn-based games. It really, like, I was like, what the bloody hell was I thinking? Because I'm not a fan of them, guys. I'm really not. But I know, guys, I have some brain farts sometimes. Well, I have brain farts every day, but you know what I'm about, guys. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there, guys. Hopefully you all have an awesome day, awesome night, whenever you're watching this, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all at some point in the future.